Hello, hello. Welcome to Trendy Thursday. Let me just get on Facebook real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Okay. Hello. Okay. So my kids are fighting downstairs. So we're going to try to Zoom through this today because I'll lose my shaboopy as he's charting. All right. So I got the Facebook thingy open. I got YouTube open. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. It is the Thursday before the 4th of July, which is pretty cool, I think. Um, this is this. Okay. All right. Hi. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. It's so good to see you. I love summer because all my people are out of out of school, so they can come hang out with me. Let me just. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I have like a whole slew of to-do lists over here on my desk because I just keep writing down, thinking that I'm gonna, make more time come out of nowhere to do them during the summer, but it's not happening. So, today is June 25th, which is, the Thursday before Trendy or before the 4th of July. Oh no, we have another Trendy Thursday before on the 2nd. Okay. So, I should have closed my door because all I can hear are my kids yelling. But hopefully, they'll survive. And if not, well, then I guess I'll have to Google where the emergency room is here. Who knows? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. They're just kids. Have more kids, they said. Anyway, so today we're gonna do the 4th day of 4th grade because I was searching on the keywords on the search bar and I that's hard to say, for the 4th of July, and I found this 4th day of 4th grade. We should probably Google it and make sure it's not like a book or something. But I saw it and I was like, that sounds like something we could do because we have things like end of the year activities, and I feel like that lends really well to this 4th day of 4th grade type thing because, like, when you think about it, the 4th day of 4th grade, they're still going to be getting to know each other and everything. So they're not going to be doing like these big, beefy, math things or like anything crazy. It's going to be really cute, silly, fun things like games, maybe like, I don't know about bingo, but like, like crosswords or like, I don't know. In 4th grade, you probably wouldn't really have a crown, maybe like a little watch or like a necklace. We could do a necklace. That would be fun. But I was thinking about all these things this morning while we took my dog for a walk. I was like, what can we do that would work for 4th graders? My son is going into 5th grade, so I was thinking about what would work for him. And I think we could do it. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll figure it out. I normally don't try to do things that are higher grades because I'm a preschool creator, but I think this will work. I think this will work out for us. All right, so let's head on over to that's fun to Teachers by Teachers. And let's see. So if you go, so if you're new here, hi, my name is Beth Ann Averill. I go live every Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and we talk about trends because it's my favorite thing on the planet. And one of the things that I teach people how to do is trends on Teachers Pay Teachers because my background is the blogging world and, like the Etsy people. So I feel like in general, people from like blogging and Etsy, they come into Teachers Pay Teachers thinking like, what is the best like keyword that I can use? What is the best like what is the best bang for my buck? Like how much what is the best keyword? How can I make the most money as quickly as possible? I feel like is what people on bloggers and Etsy people are like. So when I came here as a blogger and an Etsy person, that's what I thought was like, how can I make money the quickest? And the way that I know how to get traffic to my blog, the way that I know how to get traffic to my Etsy listings and things like that are with trends. If people aren't searching for it, they're never going to find you, or they're going to be like, it's going to be very difficult, especially in the beginning, to get found without using something like trends, right? So I always like to look at trends. And when I first started on Teachers Pay Teachers, I didn't really care about trends and I didn't really make money for a while. And then I was like, okay, let's brain this out, you know? And then I figured out that trends would work. So I would always search on the search bar for things. And I found a lot of really cool, really small keywords that are like low demand, but also like really high, like capabilities to get on the first page because there weren't many people doing it, but there was a lot of demand for it. So once I found a few of those keywords and I realized that I could make, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars every every month with these keywords, I was like, okay, we could we could talk that out more. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everyone's here. It's good to see everyone. So that's kind of how I started with Trendy Thursday. I like to talk about that every once in a while because I feel like a lot of times, like it's just a totally different perspective than the like normal TpT seller, like people who are teaching you how to sell on Teachers Pay Teachers, because they're always like, do what you do in the classroom. And when I first started on Teachers Pay Teachers, it was right before COVID. Well, I had a store before that, but like when I started focusing and being like, okay, I'm going to make a bajillion dollars with this, it was right before COVID. It was like February of 2020. And then what was working in the classroom was not what people were buying. And so that advice kind of didn't work for me and didn't work for Teachers Pay Teachers at the time. So I found something different. I found something different, and then I was like, we could learn this, we could do this all day. So that is, yeah, I like to talk about it because it is a different perspective, and I feel like a lot of times people are like, that's terrible. You shouldn't teach people how to just find trends and make based on that. But I feel like that's the quickest way to make money, and it's like the most foolproof way. So you're not like making something and spending a bunch of time on things, right? Like you're not spending a bunch of time making something and then nobody buys it. You know, so like that's what I like to do. Anyway. All right. Ooh, Mandy, I would love to use that for clip art planning, knowing what's trending without a lot of clip art sets. To fulfill teachers, creating those trendy activities would be amazing. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so a few things. A few things for that. I think so if you use the search bar, you would find things that people people are already searching for back to school. Oh, um, it's crazy to be in a space where like end of the year activities is trending on the same at the same time as back to school. Like that's wild, right? But when you're on the search bar, you can see things that people are searching for currently. That's what this is. The suggestions are the 5 things people are searching for the most right now. So what I like to do from this is, and this is changing. This will change whenever I don't know the specifics about how often it changes, but I do know that gosh, I have this little cut on my finger and it's bugging me. I do so I do know that if you have something that you want to make, or like if you're like in your brain, you're like, I want to make bingo cards. You can type in bingo, for example, and you'll see what people are searching for on this. Hold on, I just made a sale on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I like to see what it is. Okay. So like if you have bingo cards, for example, summer bingo is trending. People are searching for that. And if you if you have like bingo, like you want to make bingo and you just type in bingo space and then any letter, it'll tell you things that people are searching for. So there's like alphabet bingo, animal bingo, art, and then you could just add different letters and see what people are searching for. So shapes, which is fantastic because I just made a whole bunch of shapes. Shape bingo cards. Music, like math bingo for second grade. There's a lot of things you can do here. Phonics, picture, patriotic. Let me look at patriotic bingo. What you got? What you got, people? So I would argue that this one would be really easy to rank for because when you look at something like this, so I don't generally look at the results page when I am in the creation mode because I don't want to like change my idea of what I want to make already. But we're not making this today, so I'm comfortable showing you guys this. So patriotic bingo is, I feel like this is going to be big because the 4th of July this year is the 250th America birthday. So it's a fun idea, and if you already have something, you could just slap on America 250 on there. Sometimes it'll like say that, but I would add that, and we can look at the search to see like America 250, 250th birthday, like all these good things. So you could do something like this for patriotic bingo. Um, these are actually bingo cards, right, on the air. But then after this, it's just like clip art, and this is clip art, which leads me to think you can rank on the first page for this because it's not all um, bingo cards. Music in the USA bingo, that's fun. So, and some of these are just like AI, and you can tell that it's AI, and it's a little upsetting. It's on the front page, and it's just like icky. But anyway, um, so that's something I would look at. So when you're thinking about making something for or using a keyword for a product, you can look at the results page and see kind of what's going on. So with this, you know, some people look at how many results there are. I don't really look at that because I don't think that that's a good indicator. That just means how many people are making it, which I don't feel like that's relevant. But then I look at like the sales price. These most people are somewhere between $3 and $4. It looks like, yeah. And okay. And obviously the colors are red, white, and blue. That's something you can look at as well. Another thing is that there are some on here that have 0 reviews, which leads me to think I could take them down on the first page. There's a lot. There's a lot. I feel like this would be an easier one to rank for, and especially because there are things that are not relevant to the keyword. Like, I mean, I love this for party head graphics, but this is something that I would feel like would be easy to get. Even the first thing on here, it has 0 reviews, which leads me to think I could get there. But if you click on it, oh, it doesn't. Sometimes it says that it has like so many views in the last 24 hours. Like if you just go to the search bar and you click on search and you click on the first one, you're going to see like 500 plus views in the last 24 hours. I was thinking maybe that person had maybe used some social media or something to get some eyes on it, but this is just a really relevant and great product. I feel like this is a great product. Like, um, that's fun. And you can tell that they changed it recently because America 250, they're talking about that in here. I feel like, and I mean, they use AI for this because nobody else does this random bolding. You can always tell. And also, I don't know. It's a really, and this is AI too. But in general, this is a really beautiful description. They're going to do well. They're probably already doing well with this. This product is probably sold pretty well, or will be selling pretty well. I love that for them. So yeah, that's what I like to look at when I look at keywords. So anyway, our keyword today that we're going to do, because I was like, let's do some fourth things. So I was looking at fourth, and I was looking, so there's like obviously 4th of July things, and then I was doing my thing that I do, you know. And then I think I did D, and I was like, oh, what is this? Fourth day of fourth grade, fourth day of fourth grade, fourth day of fourth grade activities, celebration activity, Dolch. Oh, this is fourth grade Dolch words. And then I was like, I wonder if there are other things. So I feel like you could do this for lots of different ages. Like you could do like the 5th day of 5th grade. You could probably do the 3rd day of 3rd grade. Yeah, okay. So this is just the one that I found first. It was the fourth day of 4th grade. So, and there's a lot of keywords. This tells me that there's a lot of people searching for something like this. So I would pursue it. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to skew my ideas that I have for it. But I think there's a lot of fun things. So you know what? Let's create the product first, and then we will come back and we'll look at it. We'll look at it and see if there's if we could probably do really well on it. All right. So here's my fun little birdie today. It's done nothing since. Trendy Thursday is the only reason I come on the computer any day anymore. So so I use PowerPoint. If you want to use something else, you can do that. Like, this is your product. Do as you like. You don't have to email me and tell me how you don't use PowerPoint. It's okay. That's fine. Live your life. You don't have to, tell me all the things. You don't have to get all big mad at me. I just use PowerPoint. You can use whatever you want. If you like Canva, go to Canva. I'm going to use PowerPoint because it's my bestie. All right. And that's okay, friends. You do what you want, and I'll do what I want, and it'll be great. Okay, so let me see. So another thing I like to do is I like to use my build framework. I don't know why it's whatever. Sure, we can say that. Okay, so my build framework is basically what? It doesn't. That's funny. Usually when you highlight something, doesn't it turn the opposite color? Like if you're on like it goes the opposite color, right? Like, okay, that makes sense. It just turns black. Okay, anyway, so I will not be highlighting things for you today. I'm sorry. So what I do is I find the keyword that I like, and then from there, so you can put it right here, your keyword that you like. You can put 4th day of 4th grade. That's your keyword. We're going to break it down, understand the outcome, identify core pages, limit the scope, and then design away. I like to use my templates, but you can use whatever you want. You can create a template with me today if you want, and whatever. So what does this keyword tell me about this product? Let's head on over here because I took some notes. Let's see. So obviously, the grade would be 4th. The type would be, I really don't like that it does that. That's really rude and offensive. Hold on, let me, don't save. And let's just start over. Sure. What is happening? Gosh. I can't deal with it. Open. There we go. Is that better? No. Well, whatever. Anyway, it's so rude. It's just offensive. Fourth day of fourth grade. I'd have to close all of it, and I have things open that I want to keep open. All right, so it's different for everyone. Let's see. So the grade would be fourth grade. The type would be, instead of, classroom decor and all that good stuff, I would say it's like a celebration. It's it could be a bulletin board board. It could be a activity pack. Yeah. And then other info would be like, it would be like low prep. It would be grade specific. It would be just stinking adorable, I would imagine, because I said so. An amateur chair. Okay. So like the idea here is that it's not going to be like screaming that it's like this super academic thing. It's the fourth day of school, right? So like, it's not going to be this like academic powerhouse, right? It's going to be like, I want something adorable and easy so that the fourth day of school can feel like special without creating like a circus in your classroom, right? Okay, so the idea is that it's going to be this like printable pack with quick activities that students can complete pretty independently or as a group of 4. That would be amazing. As a part of, this like mini celebration of like, I mean, I am of the mindset that you should celebrate every opportunity that you get. That's why I love Valentine's Day. You celebrate love, you celebrate people that you love, and yeah, it's fine. So, okay. Um, what will this product help parents or teachers do? Okay, I was like, how did this happen? Okay. I really hate that it doesn't. Okay. So this would be like celebrate the fourth day of school in like a memorable way. Um, a fun back to school activity. Uh, maybe like an easy bulletin board display. You could do that. And then you can like maybe like a fun way to add math and writing into morning work. Okay. And then what must you have? I would say, oops, did not mean to do that. So this one would be like, I would say the first page would be like a cover. And then maybe like a fourth day of fourth grade. Oh, whoopsies. Boop. There we go. And then maybe like writing prompts, like I'm 4 days into fourth grade. And then like it would be like a reflection page. Maybe like 4 things about me. Um, 4 goals for fourth grade. I was like, maybe um, 4 favorites, like book, snack, recess, activity. Be like a subject. And then like 4 wishes for fourth grade. Maybe 4 facts about my teacher. So like things like that, like, mm, you know, mm. And then maybe like fours math facts or something. And then mm, find someone who has, uh, and then like bingo. There we go. And then, oh, maybe we could do, I'm a fourth grader certificate or something. Uh, something like that. Maybe that would work, you know? And then maybe, yeah. So, and then I like to limit, L is limit the scope, make the smallest product that fully answers the above questions, and then the template, we're gonna make our own template. Okay, so that's what I would do for this. And I'm gonna like leave that open and put it over here so that I can look at it when I want to do something. Okay, there we go. So like obviously like the minimum viable, like we like to limit the scope, so like obviously this is going to be fourth grade standards. It's going to be fourth grade everything. I would even do maybe third grade standards in fourth grade, you know, because it's the first 4 days. And then, you know, you don't have to do something crazy like 100 writing prompts or like 100 coloring pages or anything like that. You just make I don't know, make things editable. You want things to be really easy, easy for the teachers, right? So maybe like 8 student pages or something like that, like not too much. And then we're going to use our template that we're going to make today. I'm so worried about these kids. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so whew, I'm going to keep saying that. Okay, is that my first day of, or fourth day of fourth grade. And you could probably do something like ridiculous with this, like make a giant 4 or something. We're just gonna do like a really simple cover page so that you guys can make it up. Because I'm not gonna put this in my I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing it. Sorry. You guys can make your own awesome fourth grade things, right? Yep. Oh, I forgot that we are not on Canva. And you could like change this to be like, I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it today. Sorry. I would just add a 4 here somewhere, or even just like add random 4s everywhere. If you have like rainbows, sprinkles, starting out. Let's see. 4. Numbers. Maybe you could have like little dudes with number. So you could do like something like this with the little numbers. If you're on Canva, you can find little kids with numbers. Hold on, let me grab my Canva really quick. For example, we were doing our I was doing this with you guys in the Facebook group. For my post, I just added a whole bunch of 4s to this thing to show you guys what we're doing today. And that's what you could do, like even a little 4 stars. You can do something like this, you know, on yours. Canva has a whole bunch of 4s. If you just go to Elements and you type in the word 4 or the number 4 and you hit search, it's going to give you like a bajillion, right? You could have something like this. That's fun. You know, you could have like a little number thing. What was that? A foil balloon. You know, yeah. Anyway, or this cute little thing. Look at that. That's cute. And if you want this to be, you know, black and white, you can take one of these and just make this black. I don't have black. black. There you go. And then make this one white. I don't know if that's all the way white. Oh, it is white. Okay. So, things like that. You can do all this. It's up to you. You are in charge here. So we're just gonna use PowerPoint because it's my bestie. So, all right. So we have our cover photo. Oh, and if you're on PowerPoint and you're like, how the heck do you make it like this? Just go to design. And then over here, there's going to be a slide size right here. And you just go to custom slide size, and then you can change this to 8.5 by 11. I always just keep it as a theme. So there's a little drop down right here, and you can save current theme. So if you have like fonts that you like and all that, that's all right here under variants. You can do colors and fonts and effects and background styles and all that good stuff. And then you can save that as a theme. That's what I like to do. It's what brings me joy, it brings me joy. All right, so we got that. And then let's do like a writing page. I feel like we do writing pages all the time. So what I did just now is I hit control and then I zoomed in because we're going to make writing pages. So we're going to go home. We're going to make these lines right here. If it's not here, then you can kind of put it right here, line, and then just tap. And I like to put it on these lines. If you don't have these lines, you can just right click right here and add grids and guides. The guides are what goes off the page like this, goes off the page. And then the grid lines, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then the grid lines are the squares. So I like these squares right here. So they're every 1 inch. So I like to put one on here, and then you can edit this line, but I'm going to do that at the end. So then I hit Control D to duplicate. Here, drag it and put it right there. And then we're going to duplicate again. And then there you go. You have all 3. So what I do then is I grab, if you're used to Canva for this, it's a little bit different because if you just like touch things on Canva, then it grabs them. But this, you have to grab the whole thing. And so we have all 3 right here. We're going to go up to shape format. And then I like to align, center, and then I group them usually. But first we're going to go over here to shape outline and make them black, and then shape outline weight of like 3. But then we're going to take this one. We're going to do a shape outline. We're going to make it a little bit smaller, so 2 1/4. And then we're going to go to shape outline again. We're going to go to dashes right here and do the dashes, right? There you go. So now you have your little lined page. So you grab them all again, and then you right click on top of one of them. So like if you grab them all and then you right click over here, it doesn't really work. But if you grab them all and then right click on top of it right here, you can group. So that's what we do. And then if you scroll out, when you change the size of this, it still stays that equidistance apart, which I love. So you can do something like this, and then look, you can make it longer. However, this is how I make primary lines. However, this is for 4th grade, and I just realized this just now. So I would probably, instead of doing this, I would probably do something a little different. So there's a few ways you can do. There's that way that you can do lined pages. Another way is you can insert like a table. And let's do like a 1 by 6. And then we'll just add a few more by hitting tab. And then you grab this, you pull it across. And then we're going to right click. Actually, we're not going to right click. We're going to go up here, and we're going to change this to 3-point, and then the pen color is still black. And then we're just going to hit borders, no borders. And then we're going to hit borders, inside borders. And then that makes lines for you. And then you just go shading white. And then look at that. You have lined pages. And they're all equidistant apart. There's nothing you need to worry about with this, right? So it's lovely. So that's something you can do. And then if you want to make less, you just would grab like this and then hit backspace or delete. Oops. There we go. Grab a few and delete if you want a smaller one. It's really easy. I'm going to take a little drink of water really quick. Okay. Whew. All right. So from here, we can just like grab one of these. I hit Control C to copy. If you're on a Mac, then it may be a command. And then you do this, and then, oops, you have to hold the whole thing if you want to make everything smaller. And one way you can get like quicker at this is you can like figure out the hotkeys for these things that you want to do. Like for this, I believe you can even like Google it. I think I have it somewhere. I want to say I made like a document about it, but then I so it's something that you learn and then you're good at it when like you're using it. But when I do Trendy Thursday, I don't use hotkeys because I don't want to like confuse people. So you can just search like hotkeys PowerPoint for uh, font size. It's okay. So it would be, if we wanted to do this, it would be Control Shift, and then you see how there's the period has that like caret. You do that up and then down. It's great if you need that. For, I'm just telling you so you know what you can do. I cannot do that because we're doing trendy and I don't want to confuse people. So I would the fun thing about fourth grade is that you can kind of use different fonts and it's fine. Like you don't have to use like the KG red hands that we always use, wherever it is. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You don't have to use this, even though it's a nice, beautiful font. So if you love it, feel free. But you can use like silly, funky fonts like, Honey Bunch, for example, because they can differentiate what the text is usually by fourth grade. You can use something like this that's just like silly and cute. You can use something like this. I like to use something that has like a monoline instead of like like this is it's different. It's like a brush. It's like different based on where it is in the line. I like it to all be the same size. The line to all be the same size. So I'm going to use this font because lately I've just been obsessed with it. So we're using it. I am 4 days into fourth grade. Ooh, we're not going to do that. Maybe something like, and so far, I feel sure you can do that. And then let them do their typing, right? And then you can add more if you want just by hitting that tab. And if you feel like that's way too much, that's fine too. You could just not. Girl, it's up to you. You live what you do what you want. Then you can duplicate and do something else like, I don't know. I don't know what else I would do for this. So we're just gonna move on because I don't want to waste anybody's time. All right, so then we'll do another new slide, and maybe like So I was thinking we would do like 4 things I love. So you could add, I would do this. So do like a middle and then make it like a thing and then write the number 4, make it gigantic. And honestly, you could even do like a white and then just like right click format shape and then over here go to text and then the text outline could be a solid line of black and then just make this 3 and then make it big. You could do something like this. I'd probably use like a thicker, chunkier, happier font. Like Ask Why is a good one I like. Or not Century Gothic. KG Right Hands would be a good one. Or, if you just love numbers, I don't know. I don't know. Pick a 4 you like. And oh, I liked that one actually. Mr. Overthink. I would pick like a big chunky one for this guy. I think I'm just going to use one that I already have. So we'll do that for now. And just make it giant, do something like that. And then you can make little boxes. This is all just like a thing in my brain that I'm thinking would work. We'll see if it works out. There we go. And then right click, send to back. And you could do something. Oops. I'll just put you over here in the middle. Send back. So like I was thinking we could do something like 4 things I love about 4th grade or something like that. Um, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that there just so you guys can have that as a. I'm gonna change the font though, so it's something that you can use. You can do Arial Fat Face. It's not on here. We'll just use Arial Black. Oh, it's not Arial. It's Abriel, right? It's on. It's on Canva. Abriel Fat Face. New friends, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're talking about. Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. So I would do 4 and then maybe do like things about me. And then I would change this little guy to be a different font. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work the way that I want. Maybe we'd have to like, I don't know. Maybe make these a little bit smaller and have this go down here, maybe, or something. Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. This is more fun in my head, or like 4, okay, so we could do 4 things about me, and then you could like duplicate this, and you could make this smaller, and then Oops. Nope, the little one. There we go. Like one thing I love or something. I don't know. I'm not very confident about. I did not take very good notes on this part. I was just like, just do a 4 things page. It'll be fine. And then I just left myself to my own devices, like a fool. One thing I love, and then maybe like I'd put this one on the bottom. One thing or like one thing I'm good at or like excited about. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe one thing I want my teacher to know. Or like one thing I want to learn this year, maybe. To learn this year. I don't know. I wish I planned this far better. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. So something like this is kind of what I was thinking. I'd probably make this a little bit smaller here. Okay. And then mirror. Or like we could do like 4 goals for the year. Goals. I'm going to do goals for 4th. I don't want you to do that though. Undo. There we go. Undo. There you go. 4 goals for 4th. Great. I'd probably change this to a lowercase g just so that we have a little more things. And then do like reading and then math. So one thing you can do really quickly to change this is just grab it and then do format painter and then just click this and then it'll be the same size and everything so you can easily hang back, I guess. Reading, math, maybe like personal. And then we grab this and format painter and do this and then format painter and then do this. Oops, not like that. The whole thing is silly. Whatever. All right. And then friendship, maybe. So we'll do this. Grab the whole thing. Format painter. Just grab this. There we go. So that works there. Okay. So things like this, we could do something like that. Those are just a few ideas for you for that. You can do what you want. Again, this is yours. Or, oh gosh, you know what else you could do? It's like 4 favorites. Favorite things. And then do like favorite book. And then favorite like snackle. Put this up here a little bit. And then this one can be like recess activity, which we kind of talked about over here. And then like subject. There we go. Okay, now good. We're gonna move on. I'm just gonna grab one of these though because I like to have some font on the page. Okay, so let's do like a number 4 challenge. And then they'll have to do things like, I don't know. I just like to add little boxes, like, I just feel like it gives a good look. Maybe like a 3, and then something like, like a, oop. We're just like finding silly and fun things to add to this. So you just kind of do whatever you want here. So like, like for all of this whole entire workbook is just silly, fun things about the number 4. Anything you can think of. Ask Chatty. Uh, um, write an addition equation that uh, with an answer of 4. And like with 3-digit numbers. Ooh, or maybe 4-digit numbers. Huh? I mean, okay, so we could make this into like something that they will pick from. Like you could do task cards. That might be a fun thing to do. Task cards. And then this can be like this. Actually, you know what I would do for this is I would insert a table and then make it the whole page. And then, oopsies, boop. And then borders, all borders, and shading of white. And then we'll just make it smaller. And then we'll control, make it a little bit smaller. And then we'll right click, send back. And you can do it this way, or you can like switch it and have it that way. It's up to you. And you can even make it smaller if you want. Just hit tab right here. And then pull this up to wherever you were. And it'll make it smaller. You could pull it down a little bit if you're like, oh, that's a little bit too small. You could do that. And then duplicate. You know what we've been listening to a lot in my house lately is Olivia Rodrigo. I can't tell you why. She came out with a new album, maybe that's why. But we've just been obsessed with Olivia Rodrigo. I've been really liking her Drop Dead song. And I also really like, it's called Stupid Song. And I'm just obsessed with it. I can't stop listening to it. Like, when I get off of this call, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to ask my robot lady to play that song for me because I'm just obsessed with it. I just love it so much. Connect 4 game. Oh, I love that. A Connect 4 game grid of circles. Kids drop pieces by coloring in. I love that. I love that. That's a great idea. Oh, you know what you could do is you could do like a Connect 4. Write this down. Do like Connect 4. And then to get a piece, they have to like do a math problem. To get a piece, do a problem. Love that. I don't know what that is. I'm so old. Oh my gosh, Connect 4 is old too. Remember Connect 4? It's like one of these. Oh, you don't, I'm sorry. You don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is? Okay. I was like, you don't know what that is, but you said who. You didn't say what. You said who. I was like, what? She um she's like a her songs are like just kind of talking about girl stuff, you know? Yeah, yeah, no. I figured I was like, you don't know what Connect Four? That's so weird. Anyway, uh, she's very much like I just love the way she sings. I just love the things she says. I just love Olivia Rodrigo. I didn't at first because I was like, she sings the song Vampire. She sings a lot of good songs that I really like. Um, three. There we go. It's really hard for me to do two things at once. All right, and then make it a little bit smaller, and then we'll do a little bit smaller again, and then we'll just do like how many pieces are Connect Four? That's not equidistance. Let's do two. I'm gonna open this back up, and so is it like how much is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I normally have 7. We're not gonna do 7. We'll do maybe. Oh, got to be more than 4, right? Um, we're gonna make them smaller. It's gonna happen. She sang Driver's License. That's another song that she sang that you might like. Got my driver's license. I'm just obsessed with her. She's just, and my husband's like, she's not even that talented. She's not even that good. Which, sure, maybe that's true. Does not matter to me. I love her so much. She is one of my favorites. And then when you grab all of these, just make sure that you have that center. I like to put this guideline in the center, and that helps me center things. So there we go. So you can grab all your 6 or whatever, and then boop, there you go. And then bring it down here, and then grab these guys. Honestly, right now, if you put any radio station on, uh, you will find Olivia Rodrigo. Any like top 40 radio station. Control D to duplicate way faster. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. And then we're going to, you can't do it with this one. You have to arrange, align, distribute vertically. I like to do that for these. Align, distribute vertically. I wonder if there's a hotkey for that. PowerPoint hotkey to distribute vertically. Oh, it doesn't have one. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. So what you can do. It's a little crazy. So you do this, you grab these, and then you press Alt H, Alt G, Alt A, Alt V. So I feel like that's a lot of work, more than just doing it ourselves. But if you like figure it out with your fingers, then you can do it super quick, like Alt H G A V You can figure it out super quick. So it's home, arrange group, align vertically. There you go. Okay. So then we'll grab all of these guys and we'll go to shape format and we'll have the shape fill be white and the shape outline be black. And then we'll make sure that the weight of that is 3 so that it's nice and easy. And then what we can do is we can grab this and Control C, V, and then we say maybe like 4th day of school, connect. Maybe I feel like Connect 4 is probably copyrighted, like a 4 in a row game. And then from here, you can have them do like different math things or something. I don't know if it's math. Again, this is one of those you do what you want. Thanks. So I would just like grab this whole thing, this is how I do it. This is how I do it really easily. I grab the table and I make it the size of the whole thing. And then I do the borders and shading, which we did over here. And then I hit Control Shift and I make it a little bit smaller. And then I'll also take this middle. Don't grab in the like side, grab in the middle right here and pull it down to kind of change those things. So we can add this here. And then you can add math problems here if you want. If this is too small, you can add, you could change it up. It's up to you. I would just put some math things in here and then like I would, here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. I would bold and unbold, and then I would change the text to black, and then I would change the text to something that I like that's really easy to read because it's going to be small, Century Gothic, and then I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on until you have the whole thing filled out. And then what you can do is you can just give them, tell them to fill out one of these and give them a, oopsies, I forgot to do dot. Oops. Try 4. Dot. And then you can give them like a fill out sheet. So once they fill it out, then they can pick a color and they can do this like 4 in a row game. So I would do that. A recording sheet. That's what I would put right here. There's so many fun ideas for this. Like there's so many different things you can do. I feel like we could go forever for this, but it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to let you guys live your life and I will talk to you guys after next week. Next week, I have most of the week off because we have family visiting. So we won't have we won't have tips and giggles on Tuesday, but we might still do trendy. I haven't decided yet. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.